Chapter 22. Nick scoffed. You see, I told you. You were just a few fries short of a Happy Meal last night, mate. Your head was all over the place. Adelmo grumbled. All right, you win this round, but don't get too cocky, Mr. Know-All. Nick grinned mischievously. Oh, but I am always right, my friend. It's like a superpower I possess. Adelmo rolled his eyes. Yeah, keep dreaming, Sherlock. By the way, what's up with this insane traffic today? It's driving me nuts. Nick chuckled. Ah, my dear clueless companion, it's Mardi Gras. The city is in full swing, celebrating like there's no tomorrow. I thought you would have known that, being the man about town and all. Adelmo sighed. I should have known, but my brain has been on vacation ever since that knock on the noggin. He glanced at the calendar and noticed it was also a full moon that night. Curiosity piqued, Adelmo turned to Nick. Hey, did you know it's going to be a full moon tonight? Nick shook his head. Nope, didn't have a clue. But now it all makes sense. People are acting crazier than usual because of that lunar lunacy. They both shared a laugh, realizing that the combination of Mardi Gras and a full moon was a recipe for absolute madness. Adelmo excitedly informed Nick about his plans for the next day, sharing his intention to visit his grandfather's house to delve deeper into his family roots. Nick, being supportive, encouraged Adelmo to take the opportunity to rest, uncover more about his family history, and ultimately feel more at ease with himself. Adelmo, acknowledging the wisdom in Nick's words, expressed his agreement and hoped that the visit would bring him some peace of mind. Feeling determined, Adelmo realized that he needed to organize his thoughts and make preparations for the upcoming visit to his grandfather's house. With a sense of purpose, he decided to take charge of the situation and ensure that everything was in order before the visit. Nick, understanding the importance of this moment for Adelmo, bid him farewell with the promise of catching up later, allowing Adelmo the space he needed to focus on his plans. After ending the call with Nick, Adelmo wasted no time and immediately dialed his grandfather's number. The phone rang persistently until finally, someone answered on the other end. With anticipation in his voice, Adelmo requested to speak with his grandfather, eager to begin the journey of discovery and connection with his family heritage. The conversation with his grandfather held the promise of unlocking a wealth of knowledge and stories that would help Adelmo understand more about his roots and identity. The person on the other end of the line responded with enthusiasm. Sure, I'll go and fetch him right away. As the phone was handed over, a warm voice greeted, Hello? Adelmo, filled with excitement, replied, Hi, grandfather. I wanted to let you know that I'll be coming to see you tomorrow morning at around 10 o'clock. His grandfather, equally delighted, responded, That's wonderful. I'll make sure to arrange the ticket so you can easily make your way here. Curiosity got the better of him, and he asked if everything was going well. Adelmo reassured him, Absolutely. Why do you ask? His grandfather, sensing a hint of unease, replied, You just seemed a little on edge during our last conversation. Adelmo quickly dismissed his concerns, saying, No, everything is perfectly fine. Just make sure to set up the ticket for tomorrow, and we can catch up properly when I arrive. His grandfather agreed, All right, I'll see you then. Adelmo swiftly ended the call and made his way out the door to find Lana. As he approached her, he initiated a conversation, informing her of his plans to visit his grandfather for a brief period. He assured Lana that if she required any assistance, she could reach him at his grandfather's contact number. Lana inquired about the reason for his visit, to which Adelmo explained that his grandfather wished to shed light on family matters that were impacting him significantly. Lana acknowledged that it seemed like a beneficial decision for Adelmo to gain insight into his family history. She then questioned him about his departure time, to which Adelmo responded that he would be leaving the following day at 10 o'clock. Lana bid him farewell, wishing him a safe journey and expressing her interest in hearing all about his visit upon his return. Adelmo assured her that he would share all the details with her once he was back. Adelmo expressed his gratitude for Lana's well wishes and mentioned that he needed to leave to attend to some matters before his trip. Lana bid him goodbye, urging him to take care and promising to catch up with him later. With a smile, Adelmo assured her that he would see her soon and then proceeded to make his way to prepare for his upcoming visit to his grandfather. Lana watched him leave, feeling content that Adelmo was taking the time to connect with his family and gain a deeper understanding of his roots. Adelmo swiftly exited through the door, his mind consumed with the mystery of how he had ended up in the French quarters the night before. After a long hour of driving, he finally arrived home. Determined to retrace his steps, he grabbed a stopwatch and began walking in the same direction he had taken the previous night. As he neared the first crime scene, a sharp headache pierced through his skull, causing him to wince in pain. However, as he moved past the scene, the headache dissipated, leaving him puzzled by the sudden onset and relief of the pain. Despite the lingering concern about his headaches, Adelmo pressed on, walking along the familiar path he had taken the night before. As he unknowingly approached another crime scene, the throbbing headache returned with a vengeance. Once again, as he passed the scene, the pain vanished, leaving him bewildered by the strange pattern. Adelmo couldn't shake off the nagging thought that perhaps there was an underlying medical issue causing these sudden headaches. The idea of a tumor forming in his head crossed his mind, prompting him to consider seeking medical advice to rule out any serious health concerns. With a mix of curiosity and apprehension, Adelmo continued his journey, determined to uncover the truth behind his mysterious headaches. As he walked, he couldn't help but wonder about the strange connection between the crime scenes and his sudden headaches. The fear of the unknown lingered in his mind, urging him to find answers to the puzzling phenomenon. Despite the uncertainty, Adelmo's resolve remained strong as he ventured further, hoping to unravel the mystery that seemed to be entwined with his every step.